How's everybody doing, man? Can y'all see me? I don't know that I've ever used this before. Y'all enter the room. Come on in. Come on in. Can you guys see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Make sure you type in the chat. You can hear me. You can see me. Let me know. Type in the chat if you can hear me, if you can see me. Man, I am in Eden Prairie, Minnesota at the moment. You see the sun is out and the sky is blue, but it is not a warm day. Don't be fooled, man. It is actually pretty cold. That's why I've I've got on my hoodie and I've got on a toboggan because it is very, very cold. Really cold. Uh-huh. Colder than, temperatures I normally expect to feel around early May. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Can everybody hear me? Can y'all see me? Awesome. Thank you, Debbie. Hola. If you're just tuning in, I appreciate you guys checking in with me. I know it's pretty early. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching. The wind is starting to blow now, so I'm going to wait until it calms down before I start talking to you guys about what I want to share with you. Everywhere I go, when I'm doing ministry or if I'm singing anywhere, people stop me and say, "Hey, man, I saw your live and I love it. Like, it really touched me. It really blessed me. It helped reshape my thinking, and I want to do more. I want you to do more of it." And so, for those of you who don't know, right, the people who know when it comes to social media, I love it. It's a great tool. Social media is a great platform, and it's the way that I can connect with you guys. I just feel like if we're not careful, it'll cause us to become disconnected. So for me, the challenge has always been, how do I stay connected to you while still staying connected to my present state, my family, loved ones, friends, or just being present in the moment? A lot of things we miss because we're not present in our moments. We're so quick to take out the phone to remember the moment for later, which is great. But in the moment, we're unable to get a full experience of what we are witnessing because we want to make sure the camera angles right, the lighting's right, all of that stuff. And so it's one of the things that I've honestly, transparently have struggled with, but I've grown to find my rhythm. I've grown to, and I'm growing. I'm not saying I've arrived because I have not. I'm still growing to figure all that out. But I'm saying all that to say I'm gonna do more of this. I'm gonna go live more. I'm gonna spend some time with you guys some more. And my goal is to go live with you at least 3 days a week. That's my goal. But I know I'm able to do at least one day a week. So we'll start there. Appreciate you guys signing in, checking in, hanging out with me. We are in Eden Prairie, Minnesota at Grace Church. This is the church behind me. It's a beautiful building. We're here for 2 nights in a row. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Um, Tons of artists here. You've got Gaither Vocal Band. You've got Mark Lowry. You've got Jason Crabb. You've got uh, Joseph Habedank. I believe Karen Peck is here. You've got myself. I'm here. Um, tons of artists and talented people. So I'm excited. We'll be here for the next two days. Tonight begins at 6 p.m. Tomorrow begins at 2 p.m. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, now on to what I wanted to talk to y'all about. I wanted to talk to you guys about something that even I don't want to say struggling with, but something that I'm working through. I never want to get on a platform and ask something of you that I do not require of myself. That's just not who I am. That's not what I like to do. That's not what I'm gonna do. If you looked at the title of this live, you would see something that sounds kind of contradictory. Hurry up, or oxymoronic rather. It sounds oxymoronic. Hurry up and get it wrong. That's the title of this live. Hurry up and get it wrong. Some of you are probably scratching your head like, what does that even, what does that mean? Have you ever had something that you feel like you've been called to do, something that you feel like God told you to do, or just something in your spirit where you know you were like you were supposed to complete an assignment of some sort? I don't know, write a song, write a book, um, invest in property, whatever. I don't know, whatever it is. But you haven't moved. Is there something in your life, or are there things in your life that you know you've been compelled to do and you've been stuck? You haven't done it. We all have been there before. Some of us are still there. There are things that you've been called to do that you have not done, not because you are untalented, but simply because you have not moved. You have not moved. You are not in the same state that you've been in for the past 2 to 3 years. You have not completed that assignment. You have not left things unfinished because you don't have the talent. You have not left things unfinished because you don't have the gift. You've left things unfinished because you have not moved. You have not moved. You've not taken the steps. And the most important step you can make is the first one. That's the most important step you can make, step by step, day by day. Just one step. That's all you need. One step at a time, man. We're always looking at, you know, 10 steps down the road. We want to see the end product, but God is only requiring step one. Step one. He's like, just take the first step. Somebody type in the chat, first step. Type in the chat, first step. That's all God is looking for. He's not requiring you to have it all figured out. He doesn't want you to have it perfected. No, God is like, how can I get you to just move? That's it. So hurry up and get it wrong. Hurry up and get it wrong. There are people in this world that are waiting on you to get it wrong. Not because they want to see you fall, not because they want to see you fail, not because they want to take advantage of an opportunity, but they're waiting on you to get it wrong because they know once you get it wrong, you are one step closer to getting it right. So that's why they want some people, not all. We all have skeptics, and we all have people who are like sitting on the sideline waiting to see us fall so they can point their fingers and laugh. But I'm not talking about those people. Those people don't get our energy. Those people don't get our time. I have no time for somebody who wants to see me fall, who wants to see me fail. I have no time for them. I'm talking about the people that I know I've been called to, or the people I know you've been called to. What are we going to give those people? Because the reality is this, my brother, my sister. The reality is this. We are the cause of destruction in the lives of people who have not received from us what they've been waiting to receive from us. I know that's not a real hot take, but it's a true one. It's very honest, it's very truthful. The reason why there are people in this world that are failing their tests is because we have the answers. We have them. And because we have not taken the step or the necessary action to just move, they are failing their tests over and over again because we have their answers. You are somebody's answer. This is why you have to hurry up and get it wrong, because you are somebody's answer. You are somebody's prayed prayer. Your name, your purpose, your destiny, your calling is someone's key. You are a key. Type in the chat, I am a key. I am a key. Because yes, you are. You are a key. Oh, but I'm 40, I'm over 40. Don't matter. You're still a key. I'm retired already, brother. It don't matter. You're still a key. I'm young. I just graduated from college. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with my life. Doesn't matter. You're still a key. You are a key. And it isn't until you realize that you hold the key to somebody else's destiny. It isn't until you realize that. My apologies. I'm back. I'm back. Can you guys see me? I'm back. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Make sure you can hear me. Make sure you can see me. Type in the chat if you can hear me. Type in the chat if you can see me. I want to make sure we're still good, okay? All right, all good. You are a key, and it's okay to embrace that. As a matter of fact, when you wake up in the morning, you should include in your prayer, God, I thank you that I am a key. I thank you that I'm 24 karat gold. I thank you. I thank you, God, that I'm a door. I'm a door that someone's waiting to walk through. Albert Einstein has been credited for being one of the most gifted human beings intellectually that has ever walked the face of this earth, outside of Christ, of course. And I would say Solomon. Sorry, yeah, Solomon. Outside of Solomon and Christ, Albert Einstein was one of the smartest, he had one of the highest IQs in the entire world. And one day in an interview, they asked Albert, they was like, hey, brother Einstein, hey, man, listen, man, you so smart, you so talented, you so intellectual. Can you tell me one thing? Einstein was like, yeah, man, what you need, bro? He was like, Einstein, tell me, brother, why do you think we are all here as human beings on planet Earth? Einstein was like, well, that's a good question. He said, well, I think the reason why we are all here on planet Earth, I think the reason why we're all here, some people are tree cutters, some people are athletes, some people are doctors, you have some that are historians, you have some who are professors, you have nurses and teachers and contractors and builders and financial managers. You have all these different people. And I believe the reason why we are all here on earth is because we are here to help each other. We are here to help each other. So yes, you are a key. You are the door that maybe your next door neighbor has been waiting on. Maybe it's your coworker at work. Maybe it's a congregation member at your church, but you are a key. That's why it's important that you hurry up and get it wrong. Because if you're not moving, if you're not taking the necessary steps, then you're delaying your friend, your neighbor, your family member, or your boss from succeeding or achieving what they've been called to do. I'm gonna give you a story and then I'm gonna leave you guys alone. If you're still here, type in the chat, still here. SH, just type in the chat, SH for still here. Type in the chat, SH for still here, still here. Jesus was walking on water, and he's walking on water in the middle of this crazy storm. And the disciples are all in the boat, traveling, taking some steps, I guess. And when they saw Jesus walking on water, they got afraid. They was like, oh my gosh, it's a ghost, it's a ghost. And as Jesus got closer to the boat and the disciples, as he got closer, they realized that it was Jesus that was walking on the water. And you know the story. Peter's like, my Lord, if that's truly you, I need you to bid me to come. And so Jesus responded with one word. That word was come. So immediately, what happened? You know the story. Peter stepped out of the boat and he began to do what? He began to walk on water. And he's walking on water. He's walking on water like a bridge over troubled water. He's walking on the water. And he can't believe it. He stepped out of the boat. He's walking on water and he's walking toward Jesus. And Jesus is walking toward Peter. They're walking toward each other. And as he's walking, he notices, oh, I'm not drowning. I'm not sinking. I'm not losing my mind. And then he starts focusing on the wind. And he starts looking at the tides. He begins to notice his feet are extremely damped or wet from the impact of the water rising above his ankles as he's walking on the water. He begins to notice that. And all of a sudden, everything begins to change and he starts to sink. Jesus, save me, save me. Jesus simply reaches out his hand and he saves Peter, brings him back into the boat, saves his life. Some of you may look at that as failure. I view that as success. Let me tell you why I view it as success. I view it as success because he hurried up and got it wrong. He took the first step, which is right. He was fixed, his eyes were fixated on Jesus, which was right. But then he started to focus on everything but Christ. And he got it wrong. So immediately he goes from walking on water to sinking. Let me tell you why Peter is the hero, or my hero in this story. Because He stepped out of the boat and he walked on water. Yes, he began to sink. Yes, he made mistakes. Yes, he messed up, but he got out of the boat. The real cowards were the other 11 disciples who stayed in the boat. Those are the real cowards. My personal hero is Peter because he took one step. God is only requiring us to take one step. Just one. Once you take the step, step two is to keep your eyes focused on Christ. Don't look to the left, don't look to the right, but keep your eyes focused on Jesus. And if you begin to get distracted by the winds, if you begin to become enamored by the tides that are starting to raise up, it's okay. You're human, it happens. But understand, you're going to get it wrong. And when you get it wrong, you have to learn from that mistake of being wrong and grow from it. But here's what people might say. They might call you a failure. They might say you messed up. They may say you got it wrong. But what they cannot say is they cannot say you did not take a step. They cannot say you did not learn something. They cannot say that you were a coward. Because the 11 disciples, they are still in the boat watching Peter walk on water. Every family member, every coworker, every boss, every friend that's watching you complete that assignment, finish that book, write that movie script, make that major investment, sow that seed, whatever it is, they are watching you from in the boat. Or you are taking the necessary, watch this, step, not steps, step. It's just one step. I've been talking to you guys for a few moments now, and I like to walk and talk. It's fun for me. I've probably walked close to 2 miles while I was just talking to y'all. That's important for me because my body needs movement. Movement is medicine. Ooh, I feel like I need to say that again. Somebody needs to hear that. Movement is medicine. Type in the chat, M-I-M. Movement is medicine. Type M-I-M in the chat. M-I-M. Movement is medicine. You're feeling sick. You're feeling down. You're feeling depressed because your life doesn't look like what you thought it would look like at this stage in your life. Can I encourage you? Maybe, just maybe, the reason you are feeling sick is because you have not moved enough. Movement is your medicine. Stepping out of the boat is the cure. Trusting in a great big God who loves you more than your mind could ever fathom, comprehend, or imagine. He's given you all the tools you need to be successful, to accomplish great things, to do great things in the world. Step out of the boat, man. If you are part of this tribe, I want to say thank you. I appreciate you guys. I don't go live often, but man, when I do, I see a lot of the same people, which is amazing. If this has been a blessing to you, I want you guys to share this with somebody. Share this video with somebody you believe can use it. And maybe you don't know anybody. Share it anyway. Share it to your platform because maybe someone will come across it and they'll see this video. They will see this live and it changes their life. You're waiting on something big, majestic, or miraculous to happen for God to show you that you are a key. When you don't even have to do that. All you have to do is maybe just share this video. Maybe sharing this video is the only key that you need in this season for somebody. But you are a key. You are someone special. You are someone invaluable. And the world is waiting on you to become their key to unlock the door that God has created for them. I want to give us a name, and I've been praying about it. I've got a couple names in mind. You might see me post on some platforms. I don't know if to call us the Blue Tribe. I don't know if to call us the Blue Bloods. I come from a big family, so I like the whole family theme. You know, join the bloodline, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But I do want to encourage you to share this video, like this video, continue to make comments on it. Spread this out. Somebody needs this. Not just somebody. A lot of people need this. We all find ourselves in seasons and in spaces where we're just afraid to step out of the boat. And we need to be encouraged and reminded that just taking one step, just one, puts you closer to your destiny. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the last few moments and answer any questions you guys might have. If you have any questions, would you type a question in the chat? I'll call you. I'll call out your question. I'll answer your question. Just spend about 10 minutes just doing that. If you guys got any questions, put your questions in the chat, and I would love to answer some questions for you guys. You've taken out the time to be here to listen to me. Now, I want to hear your heart. I want to listen to you. What is it that you have to say? What is it that you want to hear? What is it that you need? How can I, again, in turn, be a blessing to you as you guys have been a blessing to me? If you have any questions, type your question in the chat. I'm going to take some questions right now, and I'm going to answer your questions, all right? If you got any questions, type your questions in the chat. Let's answer these questions, because I appreciate y'all. Thank you for sharing, Chris. This has been a positive message. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you for tuning in, for hopping on and staying on. See, Nan said, have a great time in Minnesota. We wanted to come up. We were there for my uncle's 100th. Wow, birthday in March. Wow, congratulations. Century man. I told Joseph Habedank to give you a hug from me. Give him a hug from me. Yeah, Joseph smells funny. I don't want to give him a hug. He smells bad. I'm just kidding. No, he doesn't smell bad. Kenny Westmoreland, give us a call sometime. Okay, brother Kenny, you got to remind me. Did we exchange contact? 'Cause I meet so many people. Kenny, we need you to visit Florida. Mention your name in our church. Hopefully, we can get you here. Would love to come to Florida. For those of you who don't know, I'm actually Floridian. I'm a native of Florida. I was born in Central Florida. So anytime I have an opportunity to come back to Florida, I'm definitely gonna come back. Baton Rouge. Oh man, I remember the last time we was in Baton Rouge. That was a great time. Would love to come back. Thank you, V.V6551. Appreciate you. Debbie Northcutt host. She said, "Preach, amen, amen." There was a word. There was a word. Step out of the boat. Hurry up and get it wrong. Because the faster you get it wrong, the quicker you get it right. We learn from those mistakes. We grow. We get better. We get stronger. We get wiser. If you guys don't have any questions, then I'm going to sign out. If you do have any questions, I'll give you just a few more moments to type a question in the chat, and I'll answer your question for you, okay? Something I like to do to give back to you guys in the moment you've given of your time to listen, to tune in. So I want to give back to you guys if you have any questions. Are you working on new music? Great question. Great question. And the short answer is yes. I'm working on a lot of new music. We've got a lot of really exciting things that are happening right now. I'm actually working on 3 projects at the same time. It's really, really exciting. Really, really exciting. And it's the music that we're working on now it's a blend of what you guys have heard from my hymns album. It's a blend of the old and the new. That's what I can give you. That's what I can tell you. It's a blend of the old and the new. Cannot wait for y'all to hear it. I'll give you a snippet. There's a song on there I think you might know. I was born by the river in a little tent. Just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Whoa, yes it will. Like there's songs like that that's gonna be on there. It's gonna be real cool, man. I can't wait for y'all to check it out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. When will your new music be out? Um, it's probably gonna be out. We're looking at I wanna say end of July. Between end of July and end of September it's when it'll be out. So if you go on any of the fall tours, I should have some new music out when we go on our fall tour. That's what we're looking at the moment. Great question. Great question. Let's see. Near the cross restores my spirit every time I listen. Amen. Praise the Lord. It's a great song. I love that song. I love that song. Thank you. Charlene Westmoreland said, whatever the project is, it will be good. Can't wait. I can't wait either, Charlene. Thank you. I'm excited, man. It's going to be a great project. Great 3 projects, actually. Um, when did you know that your step was taking you into ministry? Did you see where you are now when you took your first step? That's a great question, Anthony Woods, 7951. That is an amazing question. All right. When did I know that my first step was taking me into ministry? Here's the crazy part. For me, I guess I kind of always knew. Todd Suttles, ladies and gentlemen, get the vocal band. um, I guess I always knew that my step would take me into ministry. It's just kind of something that I've always known that I was called to do. You just kind of know your purpose, right? Um, so I guess you can say I kind of always knew, but then there was a side of me that did not know, right? I did not know that the step that I would take would put me in a position to be in ministry my entire life. I did not know that. When I took my first step, I was 12 years old. So I had an inkling, like I knew I wanted to be a singer, right, for the rest of my life. I didn't realize the calling, the true, the in-depth calling that God had placed on my life. So I didn't really know. I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know um, how deep God would take me into it. And When I took that first step, no, I didn't know that this is where I would be. I didn't know that I would be singing at places like this. We're at Grace Church here in Eden Prairie, Minnesota. Had no idea. I just took the step. I took the step and I was confident in the step because I knew that because I was being obedient to God, that God, He would supply me the absolute best. He would give me the absolute best. So, Anthony, I want to encourage you and everybody, just take the step because the one who is responsible for your future wants what's best for you. And what he wants for you is way better than what you could ever pray for. Things are happening in my life that I didn't even pray for. I didn't pray that God would open the door for me to perform in front of the president of the United States. I didn't pray for a door to open for me to travel the world and sing in front of thousands of people every single night. I didn't pray for that. I didn't pray to stand on the platform next to Usher Raymond or Alicia Keys or hang out with Ed Sheeran, you know, backstage before one of his shows. And Foy Vance. I didn't pray for these things. I just took a step. I knew what my purpose was. I knew what God had called me. He called me to use my voice to sing and bless people. So I took a step. Next thing I know, all this crazy stuff starts happening and crazy stuff continues to happen. Just mind blowing. I pray one prayer. This is what I pray. God, just blow my mind. I'll do whatever it is that you call me to do. I just love the feeling of God blowing my mind. So that's what I pray for. And he does every single day. Great question. Great question. I appreciate you guys. We'll come back. We'll do more of this. I'm going to go now because I've got to step inside and get ready for tonight. God bless you. I love you. I thank God for you. And I am praying for you to take the step and hurry up and get it wrong. All right. God bless y'all. Thank y'all. Till next time.